About 120 pupils from Ikamva LeSizwe Primary School in the Eastern Cape are currently receiving urgent medical attention after complaining of stomach aches and vomiting. They were admitted at the Port Alfred Hospital yesterday. According to officials, the pupils fell ill after having a meal that was served at their school during lunch break as part of the school nutrition program, which of course you know is administered by government. For an update on this story, let's bring in the Eastern Cape Education Department spokesperson Vuyiseka Mboxela, who's with us via our video link this morning. Thanks for your time. It's great to have you on the program, ma'am. I mean, let's begin just plainly with you detailing to us what happened.
Thank you very much, Ayanda, and good morning to the viewers of Newzroom Afrika. Yesterday, we got an information from the district director, Officer Batman, and also the officials to say there's an incident where 120 learners were admitted in Port Alfred Hospital after they've complained about stomach cramps, and also some were vomiting, which just took place after lunchtime when they were served with a meal at the school, which is African salad, if I may put it that way. And it's an incident that is happening for the very first time in our own knowledge and also in our own history as the department, wherein learners they will be admitted after having eaten a meal from their own school. And I can confirm, Ayanda, that it is an incident that was given an urgent attention by the health officials, and some of the learners were in that particular hospital with their parents, the officials of the department, the psychosocial support, the district directors, and we can confirm that there were some that were starting to be released for the care of their own parents. And today we're expecting to get a comprehensive report and also a health report, which will then tell what could have been the reason of the stomach aches that they were having.
Yeah. Do you have any information about the state of some of the pupils that are still in hospital as of this morning?
For now, I can safely say we have not yet had a report to say that there's a learner that we have lost, because some were starting to be released for the care of their parents. But at around about 11, the MEC is expected to land in that school after he would have been done with the school in Humanston. So it is only then where we'll get a comprehensive report and we'll be able to brief the public as to whether do we have a learner that we would have passed away, and also to explain what could have been the cause of that, because the doctors were busy with the test that they were doing to the kids and also with the meal that they had been served with at the school.
Is that how bad the situation is? As in, you actually, like the idea of a learner passing on from this is a reality for you? Is that how bad, is that how ill they were yesterday?
No. It is not something that we are anticipating.
Right.
But what we cannot rule out is the fact that some kids, just generally, you find that a kid will be having another underlying condition, and maybe out of this, a person will be critically ill, whilst some would not. And I'm making this argument, Ayanda, based on what we got in Port St. John's last year, where we had learners that were fed apples by an unknown person, and some were released on the same day and some were not, and the others, in fact one of those learners became very ill, and the report then indicated that no, it's because the learner herself has got some asthmatic problem. So that's why I'm saying that it is not an anticipated thing, but we can't completely rule it out because we don't really have for now a report that says this is how bad the meal was, or else how bad the food poisoning was.
Yeah. Obviously, there's going to be all kinds of investigations moving forward with the food at the center of it. So let me ask a two-pronged question very quickly. One, was there anything different about the meal that was served yesterday versus any other day? And the second part to my question is, do you at least still have samples of the food to gauge, of course, whether there's any kind of contaminant in it?
Definitely the school would have that a sample because anyway, it's a food that is within the care of the school itself. And we can say that we are not at a point to say there could be a coordinated foul play, because in our schools, all the meals are being served by parents whom are coming from the very same community, whom would have been screened by principals working with the SGBs, and all of those parents that are in the schools doing meal serving, they are parents that themselves have got kids in the school. So we wouldn't really have an understanding of a coordinated foul play. It could just be an incident of maybe having got a sour milk that they were serving, which could have been either expired or contaminated. That's why we're saying that the report that is to be given by the health officials is the one that is going to tell us what exactly had happened. But in our own history and in our own understanding, it can be something that can be said to have been coordinated by either parents or teachers, because it's them that have always been responsible, and it's an incident of its own kind in the province wherein learners will be experiencing health problems after they have been served by meal of a government.
Vuyiseka Mboxela is the Eastern Cape Education Department spokesperson. Thanks very much indeed for your time. Of course, still plenty unanswered questions for one. It raises questions around how the food is being stored, how it's being prepared, what went into preparing this particular meal, etc., etc. Hopefully those answers forthcoming, rather sooner than later.